Hi everyone, and welcome back to Flight Sim 24. Today we're going to be doing a scenic free flight in Sámara, Costa Rica. Now, this flight is based on the location where the latest Bachelor in Paradise is filmed, which is at the Azura Beach Resort, which I'm going to fly right over that, and we're going to take a look at this whole area. You see, we're going to take off right here and fly along this beach around here, and there you can see Sámara. And this island right here, that's the one you see off and on in the show, because the beach resort's like right over here, which we're going to take a look at that. All right, so that's going to be the flight. We're just going to kind of take off, fly right over here, go right a little past Sámara, so right around here, and we're going to come back and we're going to land right where we took off from. And today we're going to be flying this Maule MX-7-180 because it's great for sightseeing. All right, so I will see you all at the airfield. Okay, so here we are at the airfield, and as you can see, it's very quiet out here. There's not much here at this airstrip, and it's a dirt airstrip. Okay, so the plane is already started and it's running, and we are ready to take off. So we're going to take off straight this way, and right when we get in the air, I expect some really nice scenery, and as you can see right ahead. So let's go ahead and get ready to take off. Get your seatbelts on, and we will take a nice sightseeing flight over Sámara, Costa Rica. All right, parking brake off, and let's go ahead and go. It's a little windy, but not too bad, I guess. And get a little close to the trees on the left, but okay, takeoff, good enough. All right. So here we are. We're coming up on the beach, and check this out. And right when you take off, you can see it. Look at that. We are nice and low. Nice flyover. Now, this isn't the exact beach where the show is filmed on, but that's right over this hill. I'm going to show you. Take another look here. Really, really pretty. All right, so now let's fly right around this hill, and I'm going to show you that island off the coast that you see in the background a lot of times during the show. When you're standing on the beach, you'll see an island, and it's right here. This is the island. It looks a little different because it looks like in the show it's a little more the realistic. The real island is actually has like cliffs or something on it, but that's it though. All right, so and the Azura Beach Resort is going to be right around here. Let's see if we can get a sight. I think it's a right here or around, or maybe up in there. You see some gazebos down here. So let's go ahead and turn around. What we're going to do is we're going to turn out this way towards the west, and we're going to do a low flyover of the beach, and you can get some good views right now. So let's go ahead and try to descend a little bit back down to 1,000, slow up so we can get a good view. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fly out this way. We're going to do that turn to the west and fly over this beach and come back around and do a nice low pass. and it should be pretty impressive. All right, so let's drop down to 1,000 because I'm not there just yet. But you know, as expected, it is really pretty out here. It's the west coast, Pacific coast of Costa Rica. Looks like there's some beach up here. And check out this waterway. Look at this. Oh yeah. Got a nice, really nice beach here. Check this out. So now let's turn back to the east and we're going to do that flyover. At about this altitude should be perfect. Look at these cliffs on the left. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open the throttle and we're going to do a fly over here. I'm going to try to kind of fly right along with the shoreline. This is really, really cool. Check this out. Just fly right along and follow the shoreline and fly right over the beach. And there you have it. Right around here is the Azura Beach Resort. I think it's this. I think it's right here. But maybe some of the building is not there. But that's it, though. That is definitely it. Okay, let's get around this hill. And we're going to turn back out this way. Jerk it too much, and we kind of gotta watch our speed too. All right, so I'm gonna come around here. Maybe I might come around here and land in the same direction I took off, like come around this way and land there. But no, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna do our approach over the beach just like this. That's gonna be perfect. So let's come out this way, and it looks like they have some cliffs right here. And we're going to check this out before we go back to the airfield. Look at this. I mean, look at these cliffs and these rocks and the water. Really, really cool. And then you have all of these mountains and hills off in the distance here. Alright, let's do that turn. We're going to turn over the water, obviously. I'm not going to try to go over the hills right now. Well, we could, but I'm going to give myself plenty of room to do this approach, so let's go ahead out this way. We're going to turn back over the water, and we will start our approach. it being a stow plane, this MX-7-180, shouldn't have no problem. But you know, a lot of times though, when I flew this aircraft, I did have trouble stopping it. You do have to get your RPMs back, or you're going to be coming in too fast, and that happened a lot of times. And I haven't flown in a while, so let's see how this goes, okay? Let's see, let's get it back. Start slowing down way in advance because it'll all make sense. But I love this plane. This plane has been a lot of fun to fly. You know, there's so many places to fly at in Flight Sim, and you know, it's like all of the time I've flown in 2020 and in 24. Now, I still haven't, you know, flown to a lot of places I want to fly at in the sim, because there's just so many places to see and fly. I mean, you have the whole world here, you know. So, all right, let's get a little higher. We need to get a visual on this runway for sure. And one thing too, when I fly planes like this, really, it would be better to use my flight stick, but I use the controller so I can get better camera visuals when I'm doing a video. I don't even see the runway right now. Oh, yeah, I do. It's right over here. We're going to do this approach right over the beach. You can see it right there. Alright, let's see if we can get it even slowed down enough. Oh yeah, we definitely going slow enough now. Full flaps, this should work. See if we can just get it to slow down enough to stop here. It gets hard to control them on the ground sometimes with this controller. And then if you brake too hard, guess what happens? You'll nose forward. Well, that'll work. Not the best landing at all, but, you know. Hey, we landed. So, there you go. And I'm going to park right off on the side. I guess I'll park right over here. You can park anywhere with this plane. But I've learned from flying this plane off and on that you do have to get it slowed down. If you just come back on your throttle, it won't be slowed down enough. You're going to have to pull the proper RPMs back. Alright, so yeah. There we go. Get things shut off. And I know there's a way to open the doors, but anyway. There you go. So this was Sámara, Costa Rica. And if you do watch that Bachelor in Paradise show, you probably recognize a lot of what we've flown over here in this flight today. You'll definitely know it's really pretty. The location is just nice. The last location they filmed it at, the show at, was really pretty too. They always have really pretty locations. Alright, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. And thanks for watching. And until next time, bye for now.